So, hello everybody and welcome. It's me, Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, and this is a continuation of me building the Queen of the Kaiju, Mothra, out of building bricks. I mean, I'm not doing this on my own. It's a kit. Here's where we are. Put that over there. Okay. Found a couple more of these little felt containers to sort them better. Haha. We'll try. So this is as far as we got. Lovely two-piece. Look at that. It goes up and down. Oh my god, this part keeps undoing though. I need to somehow snap it better. Oh, and then this came out. Oh, great. Look at me. Making a hot mess of everything already. And then here's the front. We got eyes, but not much else. So it is March 3rd, the first episode of the second season of Monarch has come out, and I will be talking about it without any spoilers, really. I mean, let's see, what did I say last time? So last time I said it literally starts at the end of what we just watched, of the end of the first season. Literally starts right there. I'm putting some of these odd pieces into this little one, and these long pieces, which are clearly part of the wings, in here. But if I find something weird, like her antenna or this, is this too bright? I discovered that I can adjust the light. Oh, that looks much better. Now, I'm learning slowly. Every day, my stuff looks a little better. And then the unbricker, the debricker. So, oh no, put them in the wrong place. So the first episode, season 2, Monarch Legacy of Monsters, starts off immediately following the last episode of the first series. We are still getting cutaways with young Shaw, Dr. Randa, and Bill Randa, and Keiko Maria, but I think they're married at this point. Yeah. And Shaw is unhappy about it. He can't stand to see them all lurvy-dervy together. And the adventure that they're on, in Chile, I think, parallels what's happening in the quote-unquote present day, which I actually calculated as being, like, really 2017. Okay. Yeah, 2017. So midway between the first movie and the second film, King of the Monsters. And I have some theories. It's going to be good. All right, I'm going to put aside these guys, and I'm going to put these little guys aside too. Good. This is a lot better to see things with. But first, I'm going to fix whatever the heck I did here. This thing falls apart sideways too easily. This is supposed to be in here. And then this goes here. They're not really snapping. They're not snapping, crackling, and popping. And then there's this little joint there in the middle that allows for a little movement. Nice. That looks like we got all her legs. 4 in the front, 2 in the back, and a little stinger butt. Nice. And I guess we're going to continue working on the face. Oh, just get my papers in order. I did a very bad job of printing these. They were, the instructions as a PDF, this was an entire page, and I wasn't going to print out 91 sheets. Not doing it. Yeah. Well, that might be too dark. I'm getting shadow here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to my Tuesday Twitch and eventually also YouTube. Okay. So here's my theory. But first, let me start digging some pieces out. We're going to start with number 49. We're going to get these are the eyebrows, some white pieces. Okay, let's see what you got. So this is between, as I said, the first film where nobody knew these things existed somehow. 2 eyebrows. And the second film where not only do they know that the monsters exist, they have a lot of things in place to stop them from, I don't know, killing everybody. They put a cap on the mountain where Rodan lives. They just know they're monitoring all these creatures. I think it's this one here. I think I'm going to do all of these so I don't get myself too confused. So it must be during this season that they try to put some of those things in place. It was in the last season where they finally decided to become public, which is why in subsequent movies you're not a secret organization if you're driving around in cars that say Monarch on them. Not so secret. So it's not so secret anymore. And a curvy piece. Another one of these gray things. So I think it's in between this. I think it's going to be in this series where we put a lot of those things in place. And really kind of hoping that Dr. Sarazawa shows up because he's alive. So is the Sally Hawkins character, whose name I can't remember. And who's the director? We keep seeing this woman, Verduga, who's the assistant director. Well, who's the director? I think it was Dr. Sarazawa. I don't know. Or he just spent all his time in that nuclear power plant in Japan looking at Muto eggs. Yeah, I don't know. And then you're wondering, well, where's everybody else during those movies? Where's Shaw and Keiko and the bug, Scoot? Where's Shaw and Keiko and those darn kids? Those kids. The 3 main young characters really started to get me annoyed in the first season. I don't know why. They just were just doing stupid things. And the stupidity continues in this season. Oh. I need this. I need the black piece that looks like a little angle here. So is there a left and right version of this? Yeah, I think I got that right. I got it right. Okay. So we will start with you and you. And that's the kind of problem with retroactively trying to do this stuff. Where were they before then? You keep asking, where were they when those movies came out? You can only do so much. Does that right? Seem right? Yeah, I guess. No, it doesn't. No. It's like this. There. And that. And then this is like this. And is it though? Yeah, it's more like that. Okay, there we go. I hope they don't go the Marvel route of there's an alternative universe. Alternative universe where this, that, and the other thing happened. All right. What am I doing? I think this needs to be here, and this curve goes across here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did I mean to get? I think I didn't need. I didn't need two of those. I think I just need one. Fish taco. I'm eating fish tacos. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, that moves. Weird. Well, beautiful. Big, beautiful blue eye. I didn't need to. So, looking forward to the end of this week when I can watch another episode. I do like the parallel storylines. Wait a second, I did need that one. Must have migrated over here. Of what Randa and them are doing in Chile. Oh, did they say what year it was? Well, they only have a 7-year window. They must have done a lot of stuff in those 7 years. And this. So someone online pointed out that when you first see them, when you first see the team of 3 in the 1950s, whenever, on their way to Chile, come on, go in there, right like that. They're in a boat and they're talking, and I wasn't paying attention initially what they were talking about, but they are talking about Pulgasari, which, as the guy on Instagram said, technically makes Pulgasari canon in the Monsterverse. Oh my god. So I think there's a really good YouTube video. Just look up Pulgasari. Pronounced, spelled like it sounds. Pulgasari, probably something along that. And you will find a YouTube video where they talk about what happened. The short version is that a South Korean film director, he was married, his ex-wife was a famous actress. And she goes to Hong Kong to do something like a promotion or something for some video. And she disappears. So after a little bit, he decides to go try to find her, or maybe he gets a lead or something. And boom, he disappears too. It turns out they were both kidnapped by North Korea because Kim Jong something, whoever, wanted to make movies. So he kidnapped a great South Korean director. So initially they were in prison, but eventually they were like, okay, we'll make movies for you, and they made a bunch of movies. But more interestingly, they made a movie called Pulgasari, where this giant monster that eats metal. That's the important part. He eats metal. Look at Mothra's face. Oh, and these are her mandibles. That's nice. Oh, those little angle pieces. Nice. So they make this movie. A lot of people say it's crap, but it's just fascinating. Also, they tell Toho Studios, I don't know, they somehow lie to them and get Toho to do the special effects. And they got what was his name? Kentaro Satsuma, who was one of the Godzilla suit actors. 52. Okay, we're looking for 53. Oh, here we go. There we go. To play Pulgasari. And he thought, they all thought they were doing something else. And they were like, wait a second. We're in North Korea. They didn't kidnap everybody. Probably felt like it though. All right, this is the base. And I don't need to keep these other odd pieces in here. This round thing. Oh, I'll keep those in there. Okay. 2 eyebrows. Or antennaes. And then I guess we're attaching the head. Okay, I'll do that part. Oh, I see. They go like this. And then they come up. Okay. And they curve backwards. So, cool. Look at her. Look at that. Look at that lovely face. She's so gorgeous. So yeah, there is a very interesting, somebody on YouTube made an interesting, and several people probably made concise, oh, there we go. That's where you go. No other pieces needed. I just need to shove this in here somehow. Go, but don't break up. Please don't destroy your phone. Shoosh. Oh, look at her. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the stuff of nightmares. I love it. Oof. Beautiful. So I know I found Pulgasari when doodling around Internet Movie Database for a variety of versions of different Godzilla movies. That's a great place to go look for Godzilla movies. And I know Pulgasari was on there. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 across. Okay. Like this. And this. So they're sitting there in the boat just talking about like, oh yeah, you know that Korean monster, Pulgasari, haha. And I'm like, oh no, I did not realize that was totally wrong. That was wrong. So it goes like this. Okay. And this goes on it. What should I do first? When that guy said that, I was like, oh no, they didn't say, I didn't catch it. Because they were trying to figure out, they couldn't remember how to pronounce it, like Poga something, Pugasari. Oh no, that's too funny. Is that orange? That's supposed to be orange, I guess. And a black one with 2 dots. 2 dots. This looks like some wing action happening. Very good. I'll put you. You're not in the picture. Sorry about it. She's not in the picture. I feel like I need another camera showing what happens to happen. So we did the tennis, we connected the head, and now we're building something. 57, that's you here. We'll find out soon enough if I missed any pages. Because that's what happens. Okay. Building it like this. 3. That's you with, no, sorry, you're 3. What am I doing? I'm always looking at the wrong thing. This is why I need to put all the pieces out first. Okay. A black one with 2 dots and a yellow one with 3. A yellow one with 4 dots and another yellow one with 3. 3. And 2 black dots or holes? I guess these are dots. Yeah, the holes look different. So 2 black dots. Another black dot here. Yes. A yellow dot. Yes. Orange times 2. And a little booty. Yes. Okay, so we'll start up here. Just the order that you have to go in, I get so confused. And I'm also trying to talk about things. Forget about it. I hope we see the mothers again. Hiroshi's mother. Is it Hiroshi? I feel like I'm saying the wrong names. And Kate's mother. They were interesting, strong women. And they all should get a chance to slap the father. Wait, was father's name Hiroshi and the kid's name was Kentaro? Okay, sorry about that. Getting names wrong. Okay, so we gotta build this up. Start with a little boot looking this way. Make sure I'm at least on camera, if not centered. Oh my goodness. Okay. It is tough. There we go. Yeah, so the 2 mothers, one's name was Emiko, and Kentaro's mother was Emiko. See, now I'm starting to remember. What are we doing? What am I missing? I needed 2 booties. I see. 2 boots. How do I attach this? So this one's the bottom one, and the orange one's going on top here. Okay, I see you. I see you. So here and here. And then the other little booty. Oh, it's like a little ship. I love it. It's nice. Building Mothra's wings. And over here now, we need 3 across here. There we go. And the black one, leaving 1 open. These are going to be some sturdy wings. Black dot here. Make a double stack. Yellow, 1, 2, 3. and a black dot. It's looking more and more like a little ship. Okay, that's what we got so far. Super. 61 right here. Mothra's looking great. So exciting. Okay, I may need to break into this box because I put some of the longer ones in here. So here's a 4. And oops, I have a 3 in there. Another 4. There's another 4. And an orange dot. And 2 more orange dots. And a black dot. And a number 3. That's 4. Here's 3. And an orange dot. And a black dot. Oh, a little booty. A yellow booty. And, you? I think so, with the clamp here like that. See the piece? That means there's going to be some movement. I'm guessing the wing. I think the wings are, I mean, it's adjustable. Everything is adjustable. So far, we've got a little hip movement here, and the head is on a ball. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So this comes off the end, and the boot continues this way. Upside down boot. Continues the wing formation. Okay, so we have a black one. Wait, no. Here. Then an orange one. Then 4. Oops. Get in there. And another orange one. So, it's a big wing. It's happening. 3. Get in there. And you, black. It's a cool pattern. I love Mothra, but I don't know her well enough to recognize what era of Mothra she is based on her wing pattern. But I think this is about as good as they can get. When you got Legos, it's like a lot of straight lines. But these are not like even, so there is a little ridge coming up here, which I kind of like. It's not smooth. I like that for some reason. And I guess might be where it connects. I don't want to look at that other picture, the full-blown picture again. I just want to. Oh dear. I feel a headache coming on. I don't like that. Mm. Mm. I get little headaches. They come boom, boom in me. All right, next number I'm looking for is 65, and there she is. Look at that. Okay. So, am I supposed to build this again? So I guess I gotta go back. It just says ×2. Okay. Could have told me that earlier. Sheesh. Where did it start? Okay, wait. Let me finish this. I tell you, it's not Lego. I understand, but they could do a little better on the instructions. That looks like a flat one that might be 3 across. Well, I got one that's like 2 across. No, that's 3 across. And an orange angle like that. Okay, so you first. Dear, oh dear. Sorry, the headache is it's suddenly and inexplicably, as per usual, got really hot here in New Orleans, and I do not like it. I do not appreciate it. Okay, that is a wing, but it appears to not attach to this, but to this little knobble down here. But now I have to make a second one, which means I have to go back. Because this is not the continue. It's like it just says ×2, and then it shows 2. Yep, honestly. So now I have to go back 50. What? 57. Okay, hang on. Here. Okay. Looks like it starts with 55. Oh no, it says here ×2. This is me getting mad. This is me getting mad at this thing. Man. All right, let's do this again. ×2, babies. 4 across. Yes. 2, a fat 2, and a yellow button. Okay. So when it gets, God, it's so hot in here, and also the humidity is ridiculous. According to my little thing here, 72% humidity in the house. Yummy. Ugh. Okay. Well, I turned the air conditioning on. Hate it because it's so expensive, air conditioning. But I get very upset. Okay, so there's that. Excuse me. I don't want these videos to be very long. Also, coming up, maybe not for next Saturday, but I'm definitely going to be reading one of my books that I've been collecting books. And I'll pick something and talk about it for the Cozy Kaiju Book Club. Yes, that's right. Okay, so we did that, and we did that. Number 57, right here. Okay. We need to go into this box for anything that's a little longer. Here's a 4, and that's just going to go right on top. I don't, I know the phrase book club implies that everybody else reads along, and I'm just going to read, and if you guys also get the book, oh, I guess then it's going to be more of a book review. Well, that's okay. And all the books that I review are just going to be kaiju books. And one black dot. There we go. And there's also a comic book series that I'm interested in reading. How did I do this? We start with one of the feet, the little shoes. Yellow. The boots, they're boots. And a black dot. I'm sure these all have official names. I call these boots. Sometimes the boot is upside down, but they're just boots. Okay. This goes here. We can't connect until you put this guy on. That's it. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Caffeine is also always helpful when you're on the verge of having a bad headache, but I don't want to over-caffeinate myself before going to bed. There we go. Does that look right? Yes, it does. Okay, next. So I did this one and I did this one. Chuk, chuk. Let's see, what am I looking forward to in the new series? Well, monsters that will be turned into action figures, because, man, I need more action figures. And, no, that's 4. This one's 3. And Dr. Serizawa. He's still alive. I want to see him again. And so... It's this one is next. Yeah, I don't want to get myself lost and confused. Okay. My fingernails might be getting to a point of being too long. It depends on, I always judge it on whether or not I can type at work. They just grow like crazy. I don't know why. I feel like everybody always complains about, oh, my nails are so weak, your nails are thin, they don't grow fast enough. My nails just go like this. And I'm like, there must be something wrong with me. Why is everybody always complaining about how slow their nails grow? That is correct. Yes, it is. So now we're looking for number 61. Oh. Right here. Is that 4? Oh, hey, here's a 4. So whenever they get obnoxiously long and I can't really work, and now here I am trying to do these little things. Oh, I found my micro, what are they called? Micro bricks? I don't know. Tiny. So tiny. Okay, another one of these black pieces with the pinchies at the end. You. And another little boot. There. And the boot at the end. Is that correct? Yes, it is. And you are correct. Cool. I'm running out of how many of the longer pieces in there at all. Okay. No, these are really long. There must be some shorter guys in here. Here. That's a 4. And that's a 3. Ah, here's a 3. And 2 orange dots. 1, 2. In general, in the Monsterverse, I hope they bring more Toho ones, but I know they have to pay for it. You know, it's I think that's the problem is like I don't know if we're gonna see Rodan again. It was a really pretty cool looking Rodan, and I think Mothra is popular enough that yes, bring Mothra back for heaven's sakes. Give her more backstory. All right, did I miss something here? This orange goes here. No, black goes on top of orange. What have I done? What did I do? I didn't get another black dot. Here we go. Black goes on top of orange. Orange goes on top of black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anguirus is one of my favorite Toho monsters, mostly because his relationship with Godzilla. They were monsters that were friends. And you have that to a certain degree with Doug, which is funny, you know, because it was just this. According, apparently, the story is that there was this random monster in Kong Skull Island or something, and people were like, we'll call him Doug. No, he's a creature from the I keep wanting to say underground or underworld. It's the Hollow Earth. And I don't know, kind of looks like a dog. Definitely looks like a Doug. And people were like, oh, his name is Doug. He's cute. So they bring him back, which is great. I have no problems there. This is not right. I did not do that right. Ah, debricker. Unbricker. Works. Okay. Black on top of the orange. Orange on top of the black. And then 3. See, clearly I can't talk and snap bricks at the same time. Okay. Does this look like this? Yes, it does. 65. Okay. Finally got to it. My goodness. I want to see more monsters that are turned into action figures. And I want to see, I don't know, all the moms get together and kick butt. And everybody gets to smack Gentaro. Or, you know, just punch him or something. Oh, oh, I don't see a cap. Well, you know what? I'm going to dump this out because I may have grabbed too many things here. All right, these really long pieces are not necessary. But I kind of grabbed a bunch of everything. These really long ones. All right, boom. So I'm looking for a flat cap that is this long. That is right. You right there. And then an orange one that has this little shelf action going. There we go. These two shall be exactly the same. Beautiful. This one is not snapped. Snap it. Snap it. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter if it's left or right. I think I broke the butt again. Oh, God. That back butt. There you go. I can't grab the back butt. Fortunately, I know how to put it together. I feel like feel like breaking out some glue, quite frankly. There we go. It just, I'm squeezing and I'm squeezing and I just don't feel a snap. Look at this. Does she have 2 sets of wings? She must do. Because I wasn't looking. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I think that's all as far as I'm going to get today. I'm really pretty tired and it's almost an hour. It's almost been an hour. I don't want to make you guys too tired, but she is looking great. She is looking great. And next video that I make after this, we'll be talking about episode 2 probably. Did I do this right? Because this one, oh, I think that's right. Yeah. This one was a lot different feel than this one. So there's kind of like, it snaps. You see that? Let me show you an angle. It just kind of snaps, and so you stick it in a position. Oops. Oops. Is it okay to use glue? Love it. I'm so happy about this. It's so fabulous looking. She is fabulous. Okay, these antennae I'm not sure about. I don't know what period. When I remember I made, of course, I have a Mothra costume, and there was just 2 different type of antenna. One was like a feather, and the other one was like a long stick with a white bulb at the end. A long white stick with a white bulb at the end. This, I don't know. But then, like I said, this could be Mothra Leo, or I don't know. What was his antennas like? And once again, holy cow, get the glue, people. I just don't know why I'm not capable of snapping it in. It just doesn't snap in. That is not, it's the right piece. It just doesn't want to do it. There's zero snappage happening there. Well, don't tell the Lego gods, but I'm gonna get some glue. I'm gonna get some frippity frappin' glue. I got glues. I got all kinds of serious glues. E6000, Elmer's glue, Aleene's, you name it, I got glue. Okay. I'm just gonna leave her there. She does, I think she stands up. Oh, well, no, she doesn't need to stand up. She's gonna have a base and a stick. And I guess that goes in somewhere. I don't know where. I'm not gonna do anything now. So she's gonna be more suspended by this bottom part and not standing. Because if she was to stand, her butt would fall apart. Butt keeps falling apart. And also, why is this gap here? I feel like I didn't do it quite right. I don't know. Anyway, I will end this video because I'm a bit tired. I haven't really eaten. But let's take one last look at what we're shooting for. There she is. Yep, so there are, oh my god, this wing is huge. Anyway, so it's gonna be 2 sets of wings. We're cracking in. We're almost there. That's great. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this video, and probably the next video might be the end of it. I will be getting some glue for Mothra's butt. And thank you very much for watching this video. Join me on Twitch if you can, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Or just wait for new videos to come out on YouTube. It's fine. I like chatting to people. And, you know, on Twitch. And I think that's it. I hope everyone's enjoying the 2nd season of Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And everyone's looking forward to all the new stuff in this. The year of Mothra. That's right, this is Mothra's year. And so we're doing this in tribute. All right, well, thank you very much. This is Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, saying thank you for watching. And Mothra also says, scree, scree. Bye bye.